We're gonna get started here in just a second, everybody. Just a second. I gotta admit, I suck at the game right now. But we'll get it, won't we? We'll get it. Alright. Just setting up a couple things real quick with the stream. We'll get this shit going real quick. Let's see. Welcome to the stream. What's up, baby Yodas? Baby Yodas. Baby, by the way, I suck at the game, so don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. Let's see. Alright. Let's see. Alright. What we're gonna start off with is playing against the well, we're gonna be the Jazz versus the Spurs with Darren Fox on their team now, Victor Wamba. So they're actually going to be pretty good. We're going to watch all this stuff. We're going to watch all the stupid, silly stuff, too. Not that the anthem is stupid. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we're going to watch all the dumb stuff with the halftime. We're going to really dig into this game. There's no commentary talk. I think they're going to be adding stuff, like in downloads and stuff. Because right now there's like spots where there's like no commentary. There's no sound right now. I don't understand. The graphics to look fine, but that was stupid. That dance move right there. Plus, that's not even how marketing is. I should know this is my team. Marketing would not be dancing like that.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Fox in at the 1. And for Utah, Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. Collier is out there with George. And it's Bailey.
Okay, we got our new number 5 draft
When it
pick.
comes to these two teams,
We need to, like, learn how to play him. I was going to look up what play style he has.
It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Fox. Drills it from deep.
Oh,
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
Here's Collier. Rebounded by Fox. Takes it inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Markkanen, the pass to George. It's George on the wing from deep. Vassell with the rebound. Now here's Castle. Tight defense on him. Kessler against Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Barnes. And again, it's
really?
San Antonio with a 3.
Dude,
What
they're
a
just
smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A.
Oh
the
my,
important thing
no.
for him is focusing on taking more.
I'm trying to get good at this game, and it's hard, man.
Here's Castle. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You
Oh, dude, I'm getting wasted.
To the left wing. Kessler, a screen on Vassell. And there's a 3-second violation.
Dude. Oh my gosh. Let's go to camera. When I go to games, I buy the cheap seats, and this is what it looks like.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They've got a 10-0 run going.
10-0, boys.
George over to help. Castle finds Wembanyama.
Oh, it's in too.
Off the mark there with a 3.
Okay, it wasn't. Thank God.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Down low. Here's Markkanen. Buries it down low.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I love putting Markkanen into the pick and roll action. He can do anything as the screener.
Fox outside. Yep, count it. Fox has got his
Oh my
second.
gosh. Okay, there's one more thing we gotta change.
basket.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable.
Okay, we're starting to get it.
Keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to... get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Brian, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. San Antonio with the ball, following the bucket by Utah. 6 on the shot clock, to the inside. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Fox.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. And he actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's Wembanyama. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Markkanen inside. He's guarded by Barnes. Markkanen, the pass to George. Here's Bailey. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
San Antonio. Substitution on the court.
Dude, I suck.
Spurs lead by 14. Fox outside. This one for 3. That shot off. And so the San Antonio Spurs, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back after this.
I like how the Jazz logo looks. That's a new look.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Antonio.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Kyle Filipowski is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then
That was
Yusuf
actually a
Nurkic.
good shot, and he
Williams.
missed.
That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. For Lauri Markkanen, a really talented scorer, Stan. How do you think he's fared with more responsibility?
Yeah, I think he's done very well. He's a prototypical stretch 4 who scores at an efficient rate, and with his elevated role, he's just growing.
I don't know
in
if he
his
should be shooting all these threes. I need to get
Spurs lead
better.
by 14.
I don't know how
To the
to
middle.
change the
Wembanyama.
plays.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assisted by
Wembanyama's got
Jordan
6.
McLaughlin.
Tight defense, but Wembanyama has the length and body control to overcome it.
And there's the 8-second violation
Okay,
as they can't get it
that's
across
fine.
half court in time.
When you're trying to cut into a
Substitution on the
lead,
court.
you can't afford
We
that kind
gotta
of mistake.
go.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Waters checked in for San Antonio. Here's Johnson, and he buries his first look.
Well, that's where Johnson does most of his scoring. He's very effective down low.
Pass to Filipowski. Marking it from long range. That's what he does. Laurie Markkinen.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Harper. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Waters. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Spurs lead by 18. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Kicks it to George. Utah moving the ball around. Bailey, the pass to Filipowski. The shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Jazz making a change here. Kessler's checked in. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. Castle's checked in for Waters. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Harper. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
What are these outfits? They look horrible. These dancing looks dumb too. I don't know, they didn't do that good a job on the dancing.
And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Now here's George. And the layup falls. George has gotten his second bucket.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
Outside Barnes. Right wing. Wembanyama with it. Working on Filipowski. Wembanyama finds Barnes. Here's Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Jazz trail by 16. Over to the left wing. And here's Bailey for three. Rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Castle misses. For Utah, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And a contract extension this summer for Jazz head coach Will Hardy.
Well, one of the youngest head coaches in the league. He has the respect of all of the other head coaches. He's part of that Spurs coaching tree, and his extension runs through 2031, which is a nice commitment from the Jazz.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
I don't know. It's funny, but that one lady was shoving popcorn in their face, but it's like there's a kid eating a hot dog over there. Actually, I'm from Utah, and I know people like this.
Let's see what you got.
He's checked in for Filipowski. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama.
I gotta say, my opinion, the graphics don't look that much better. It almost looks exactly the same to me. I think there's like supposedly new movement.
It's Markkinen on the wing. Pass to Bailey. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah.
Bailey's got 5 points.
Well, a good idea to set up Bailey. He's got that high release. He's such an exciting young player.
Back to Fox. There's the three. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Spurs lead by 17. Johnson passes to Fox. The three from Barnes. And can't get it to go.
We got lucky there.
Utah's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Now here's George. Pass to Bailey. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Castle.
We got to get our shot timing down.
And so the San Antonio
That's all we got to do is get our
Spurs
shot
in
timing
total
down.
control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
For the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
We're playing absolutely trash right now.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire.
So him getting
Explosive offensive
transferred to
performance.
the
And in terms of slowing him down,
Spurs is
I think
crazy,
they're gonna have
man.
to
He's
change
always
things
been
up.
on set.
Give him some different looks.
He was drafted by
Jazz trail by
the
17.
Kings.
And so in the game for the Spurs, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. At the forward slots, it's
We gotta
Vassell
get
and
our
Barnes.
timing down.
And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Now here's Fox. Connects from downtown.
Fox, man. We
Fox
can't
has
leave
got
him.
12 points.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like
Dude,
maybe
we
the
should've shot
quickest
it.
guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, the Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Guys, back to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Vassell finds Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Male cheerleaders. They added male cheerleaders, man. Yeah, all I care about right now is
A
getting
little over
better.
a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to George. Out to the wing. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Markkanen. And no good. The dry spell continues. It's Fox with a drive. The 3 from Barnes.
Wide open.
For Utah, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. That one falls. Markkanen's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Markkanen poses such problems for a defense. He's got a variety of ways to score inside.
Barnes, no good. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And over the 5 decades of the Jazz franchise history, almost half of those years, they were coached by the great Jerry Sloan.
Well, the Jazz were a team that took on Jerry Sloan's toughness and a willingness to fight at all times. Those days are in the past, but they still echo in mental.
We left them open.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
We got
Given his
lucky
range,
again.
you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
From the corner, George, no good. San Antonio leading by 20. And here's Vassell from the arc. Yes!
Dude, we keep
And a
leaving them
nice
open. We need to
assist
go
from
man to
Fox.
man.
Fox has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Collier. Still no points. It's Markkanen on the wing. Pass to Collier. Back to Markkanen. Here's Bailey. He's guarded by Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Marketing outside. The three ball. Knocks down the long take. 10 points for him.
Markkanen is a shooter. Comes right back down to answer the three on the other end.
We got lucky there.
Timeout from Mitch Johnson. He'll take the
What
opportunity
is
to
happening? Get these guy cheerleaders off the screen.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. And San Antonio with a change here too. Johnson's checked in. San Antonio leading by 20. Fox outside. Pass to Wembanyama. The three from Barnes. Buries it from three. Barnes has got 6.
What vision from Wembanyama. He came into the league with this skill.
Out to the right wing. The three is up.
No, our timing.
No good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Spurs. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
That's a nice bit of space, and Johnson was locked and loaded for that catch-and-shoot jumper.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Collier to halt the run. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Johnson passes to Wembanyama. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And it's clear the defense has no answer for Wembanyama. And until they do, keep getting him the ball.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. For three, George. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
I haven't even shot free throws in this game yet.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he hits the first of 3.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
And he sinks the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3. The Spurs have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Markkanen. Can't cash it in from close range. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Filipowski. Then it's Williams. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. That's the group for Utah right now. Williams on the wing. Pass to Markkanen. Drains the triple.
Yeah, some guys want to avoid the corners, but Markkanen looks totally comfortable down there.
Here's Harper. Rebound, Utah.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
Williams passes to Filipowski for 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Spurs shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. Sohan outside, puts up a 3. The shot no good. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Williams. Back to Filipowski. Markkanen for 3. And Bryant pulls it down. For San Antonio, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Sohan. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. The Jazz shooting just 35% from the floor. And here's Markkanen. Launches a three. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Is that high arcing three? Markkanen is deadly from that corner spot.
And here's Bryant outside. Rebounded by Nurkic. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Filipowski. Utah moving the ball around. Williams from long range. Spurs lead by 22. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. With the drive, here's Cornette, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Nurkic up top. Pass to Williams. Now here's Markkanen. Beyond the arc. The shot comes out.
I forgot to shoot with the other trigger.
Johnson against Markkanen. Here's the three. The shot by Johnson, no good. For Utah, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Here's Williams. That's
Oh, wow. That's a different way of shooting.
shot, no good.
Maybe
Excellent
that's what
D
we're
there
doing
from Bryant.
wrong. You pull back
1:44
down,
left in
and
the
then
4th
you
quarter.
match the rhythm of them shooting forward. We're going to have to try
Here's
that.
Harper. Driving inside. The three is up. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Bryant.
It's just a bad foul. You gotta be smarter than this.
Champagny. He's checked in for San Antonio.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Bryant. Here's Harper. 6 to shoot. San Antonio again can't hit.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Bryant, no good. On offense, here's Utah. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Up again. Here's George. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. George outside. Pass to Bailey. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
How do you zero step That's what we need to find out. Oh, I forget you have to hold down R to dunk.
Number 14.
That's a pass he'd like
Jordan
that.
Mitchell.
What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you
Okay, I
got
figured out
two
how
of
to
the best
play, man.
bigs in the league going at it tonight,
A little bit.
it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Fox in at the point.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And it's Bailey in the corner. Pass to Collier. Offline with his 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying, you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's Castle. And it's Vassell in the corner. Good on the triple.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
It's been a slow start here for Utah. It's a 5-point game. Here's Collier. And the rejection by Wembanyama. A pass to Fox.
No,
Plays
no
it
one.
up and banks it in.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Collier. The Jazz with another miss. Well, we know the Jazz have been up front. Before you can rebuild, Doris, you got to tear down. And that's what they've done.
And Kevin, that requires extraordinary patience. You have to be willing to trade away veterans who can contribute to winning. And you have to be willing to prolong the process in order to get match returns. But be under no illusions. Losing is hard on everyone.
Jazz have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. With the drive, out to the right wing. Outside, George. Nice ball movement by Utah. Markkanen from outside. The shot's good on the assist by George.
I got his shot figured out.
Markkanen to space the floor, delivers with the range 3 there.
Back to Barnes. And here is Fox. 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Vassell, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. They trail by 7. Lets it go from deep. Vassell grabs the board. For San Antonio, they've got 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, the Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox, he said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back over to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Here's George. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look for Utah. Kyle Filipowski's checked in for Bailey. And it's Williams in for Keontae George. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Harrison Barnes. Johnson's checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
Harper against Williams. Latre. Fox, no good. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Markkanen in the corner. Lets it go with the 3.
No, I should have shot that normal.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific scoring, even when he gets bodied up.
The Spurs making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. Now here's Williams. Markkanen from outside. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
Well, Markkanen sees an opportunity to make one of the easier threes in the NBA. That location in the corner, such valuable real estate.
Outside Williams. Shoots a 3. Rebound by Sohan.
I had shot that really bad.
Harper wide open. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Spurs out in front, up 5. From the Delta Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Filipowski's out there with Nurkic. Then it's Williams. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. A shot by Williams, no good. Spurs leading by 5. McLaughlin, the pass to Johnson. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs. On and off the court, they pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. I'm told nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future, around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
Yep, a wonderful organization. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Wembanyama on the follow.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
A different look now for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. Markkanen in the corner. They need this. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
He's like the only player I can hit shots with.
Harper in the corner. Nurkic against Wembanyama. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
To the wing right side. Nurkic the best of Filipowski. Misses the 3. Spurs leading by 11. Harper with the ball. Bailey picks him up. To the right side. Nurkic kicks to Markkanen. No good on the triple. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Jazz have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. George passes to Nurkic. Here's Markkanen. Rebounded by Castle. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Johnson finds Barnes, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Barnes has got the lead up to 13 now for San Antonio. Markkanen in the corner. Pass to Filipowski, or the 3, drains the three-pointer. Filipowski's got 5. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Walker Kessler comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Collier in for Kyle Filipowski.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Bailey.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Castle. Now here's Vassell. And Fox has it in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Ooh, that was a good shot, but it
Spurs
missed.
leading by 11. Castle with it. George picks him up. Nobody near Barnes. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Kessler. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Coming on the floor for San Antonio, number 10, Jeremy Sohan.
There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside, Markkanen. Over Barnes. Markkanen can't get it to go. Castle finds Fox. The 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so we conclude the first half. Spurs lead by 14. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Lauri Markkanen having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for
Keep
Mitch
leaving
Johnson.
guys open, man.
Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Fox and Castle are their guards, and it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Kevin, back to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Markey.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Sinks the triple. Wembanyama has got 11.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier, guarded by Fox. Here's Bailey. Jazz passing it around. Markkanen from outside.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by George. Jazz trail by 18. He takes it in, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
How did he manage to change his shot midair?
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing.
Markkanen, again, the Jazz score.
Boy, how about the jumper? That is pure from the 7-footer Markkanen.
On the wing, Fox. 11 points in the game. Off target from the wing.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Bailey. This one for 3. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs leading by 16. And here's the break. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And that's the thing about Barnes. He doesn't always look like he's moving fast, but very few guys seem to catch him.
2 minutes.
Now Markkanen fires the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Markkanen's got 17.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Kyle Filipowski's checked in for Utah. Spurs also with the sub. Johnson's checked in. 1:46 left in the third. And Fox gets it to go.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
In the corner, George with it.
Oh, that should have been good.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Spurs. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Defensive foul.
I tell you what, one guy you do not get in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Here's Bailey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bailey's got his second bucket.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Johnson kicks to Fox. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. No good from outside. Jazz trail by 18. Out to the right wing. Here's Bailey. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Castle, no one around him.
We
That one
keep
falls
doing
right on
that.
Johnson's feet.
That's our problem.
Castle's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Jazz have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And the Spurs with some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. Here's Fox. He's got 13. Johnson in the corner. Fires for 3.
That's our problem
grabs
right
the
there.
board. George in the post. He's guarded by Harper. Bailey with a wide open look. Hits the 3.5. Bailey's got 7. And so it's San Antonio in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to... And let's take this opportunity
You got to
now
admit,
to
we're
show
getting
you
better
our State Farm
than the
assist of
first
the game.
And the
We're getting a
winner
little
today,
better.
big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Yusuf Nurkic. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Lowry Markkanen. Then it's Williams. That's the group right now for Utah.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
Ryan's checked in for San Antonio. And Craig with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah,
They let him hit that, even though I was way off.
24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Johnson in the corner. Back to Harper. Here's the 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time.
No, why would he do that?
To force anything.
Johnson with it. Williams picks him up. Outside Bryant. Back to Harper. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
You see just how assertive Harper is down low. This kid fears absolutely nothing.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Castle's checked in. That's good by Filipowski.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
And that one, good. And the Spurs lead by 16.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Markkanen in the corner from downtown, and the Jazz with another 3.
He's found
They're
his
getting
rhythm
it.
from deep, and you can see the confidence.
They're actually
I think
starting
the
to get it.
defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Filipowski with it. No hands there. Puts up a 3. Johnson rips down the board. Spurs leading by 15. Here is Wembanyama. Outside Harper. Now Johnson. Clock at 6. It's good.
Down in the corner. Johnson knows he just has to focus on his mechanics to get it done.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And it misses.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Now Bailey shoots it.
His shot's
reels it in.
way faster than the other guys I shoot with.
Now Castle.
So that's the difference.
Barnes. The long shot, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Spurs.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
The aspect of his game that stood out to me was his work on the glass. He was absolutely relentless.
Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Assist goes to.
And the Spurs lead by 20.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team.
Well, we got better. So, we got a lot better. We learned towards the end. Anyways, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. That's it for tonight. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.